Shalom Aleichem. In סימן תרעט, we are learning the dinim of Erev Shabbat. What do you light first? Nerot Shabbat or Nerot Chanuka? The halacha says that Nerot Chanuka come first. Why is that? First of all, there's a halacha that whenever you light the candles, some would say that you are accepting Shabbat at the bracha, at the lighting. Lema'aseh, most poskim say that you aren't mekabel Shabbat, you're not accepting Shabbat by lighting the candles. If it's a man, women do. And therefore, over here, to be yotzei all opinions, we are saying one should light Chanukah candles first and then Shabbat candles, because there are opinions that would say once you light Shabbat candles, you accepted Shabbat, you can't light Chanukah candles. So because of that, we are using the idea of being yotzei all the opinions, light first Chanukah candles and then Shabbat candles. Moreover, the Ben Ish Chai writes that according to Kabbalah, there's also inyan to light first Chanukah candles. And therefore the Shulchan Aruch in סימן תרעט says, בערב שבת מדליקים נר חנוכה תחילה, ואחר כך נר שבת, ותברך עליהם כמו בחול, אף על פי שמדליקם בעוד היום גדול. Which means, you're lighting Chanukah candles, it's not that night yet. Let's say we are holding by the 6th night. You are right now on the 5th day and you're lighting for the 6th night. How can you say the bracha להדליק נר חנוכה for the 6th night? It's not the 6th night yet. It's another half hour until the night comes. How could you do that? The answer is that since it's Erev Shabbat, that's the way Chachamim established the candle lighting for that night, because you can't light on Shabbat. But what is the earliest time you can light on Erev Shabbat? The earliest time is Plag HaMincha, an hour and 15 minutes before the night. You have to make sure that whatever you do, you put enough oil that should last half hour after the night, which means after Tzet HaKochavim. So you have to put a lot of oil. You have to put oil from that time that you are until the Shkiat HaChama, and from Shkiat HaChama until Tzet HaKochavim, which is Ben Hashmashot, it should still be lighting. And then after that half hour, so you're putting a lot of oil to last half hour after Tzet HaKochavim. In סימן תרעט, we're saying that whenever you put the candles on your door, as they used to do, you have to put something there to separate between the candles and the door, because when you move the door open and close, the wind that comes in would blow the candles out. On Shabbat, it's a problem. Even a weekday, it's a problem if for sure it's going to blow out. On Shabbat, it's even more so, because we're dealing with Chilul Shabbat, extinguishing the light of the candles. And therefore the Shulchan Aruch says, בליל שבת צריך ליתן שום דבר לחוץ בין הנרות לפתח. You have to put something to separate between the opening and the candles, בשביל הרוח שלא יכבה הנרות כשפותח הדלת. So the wind would not blow the candles. And if ב' we say, בערב שבת אסור לקבוע נרות בדלת עצמה, אחורי הדלת יש מי שמתיר. למעשה, one should not put the candles on the door, which means that you're putting it in a way that it's attached to the door, and whenever you open the door and close it, the candles move together with the door, because then you can't move the door, you can open it because you are moving the oil too closer to the candle and further from the candle, and you're playing around with the flame that's on the wick, and therefore one needs to be careful not to do that.